Alexander the Great stands as a colossus in the annals of history. Born in Pella, Macedonia in 356 BCE, he was destined to rule. His life, though short, was filled with extraordinary feats of military prowess, strategic brilliance, and cultural impact. Alexander's legend continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the power of ambition, determination, and the enduring legacy one person can leave on the world. From the rugged lands of Macedonia, he forged an empire that stretched from Greece to India. His name became synonymous with conquest, yet Alexander was more than a warrior. He was a visionary leader who embraced and disseminated Greek culture throughout his vast dominion. His story is a tapestry woven with threads of ambition, intellect, and tragedy. It is a tale of epic battles, political intrigue, and profound cultural exchange. In the following sections, we will delve into the life and times of this extraordinary figure, exploring the experiences that shaped him, the battles that defined him, and the legacy that continues to inspire us centuries later. Alexander's destiny was shaped from an early age by his parents. King Philip II of Macedon, a shrewd and ambitious ruler, and Olympias, a woman of fierce determination and religious fervor. Recognizing their son's potential, they sought out the most renowned scholar of the age to serve as his tutor, Aristotle. From this philosophical giant, Alexander received an education that would mold his worldview and shape his approach to leadership. Aristotle instilled in his young pupil a deep appreciation for philosophy, literature, and the arts. He encouraged Alexander to think critically, to question assumptions, and to seek knowledge throughout his life. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander devoured the works of Homer, developed a passion for natural history, and engaged in rigorous philosophical debates. This education fostered in Alexander a belief in the power of reason and the importance of a holistic understanding of the world. It also ignited within him a fascination with other cultures and a desire to learn from them. These values would guide Alexander throughout his life, influencing his interactions with conquered peoples and his vision for a world united under Hellenistic culture. Alexander's life took a dramatic turn at the age of 20 when his father, Philip II, was assassinated. The throne of Macedon, a kingdom on the periphery of the Greek world, now belonged to him. While some saw the young king as inexperienced and vulnerable, Alexander quickly proved them wrong. He possessed a potent blend of his father's military acumen and his mother's unwavering resolve. One of the first challenges Alexander faced was consolidating his power within Macedon and quelling potential uprisings in Greece. He swiftly dealt with rebellions in Thrace and Thebes, demonstrating his military might and determination to maintain control. These early successes solidified his authority and emboldened him to pursue his father's unfinished ambition, the conquest of the Persian Empire. It was also during this time that Alexander's legendary relationship with his horse Bucephalus began. The untamed steed with its fiery spirit was deemed unrideable, but Alexander sensed the animal's potential. With a combination of intuition and horsemanship, Alexander tamed Bucephalus, making the powerful horse his loyal companion throughout his campaigns. This act cemented the young king's image as a man who could overcome any obstacle. With his kingdom secured, Alexander embarked on a campaign of conquest that would forever alter the course of history. Leading his Macedonian army, he crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor, marking the beginning of his invasion of the Persian Empire. His army, though smaller than the Persian forces, was disciplined, well-trained, and fiercely loyal to their young king. Alexander's first major victory came at the Battle of Granicus River in 334 BCE. His decisive defeat of the Persian satraps sent shockwaves through the Persian Empire, demonstrating that this was no ordinary invasion. The victory opened the gates to Asia Minor, allowing Alexander to advance deeper into Persian territory. Next came the Battle of Issus in 333 BCE. On a narrow plain, Alexander's forces outmaneuvered the much larger army of the Persian king Darius III. The battle was a resounding victory for Alexander, forcing Darius to flee and leaving the Persian Empire significantly. Section 5. Military mastermind, strategies and tactics. Alexander's military genius was not solely due to his courage or charisma, though he possessed both in abundance. His true brilliance lay in his strategic thinking, tactical adaptability, and deep understanding of military logistics. He mastered the art of combined arms warfare, seamlessly integrating the strengths of his infantry, cavalry, and artillery. Central to Alexander's military successes was the Macedonian phalanx, an impenetrable formation of infantry armed with long pikes called sarissas. But Alexander's genius lay in how he used the phalanx not as a static wall, but as a mobile anvil upon which to break his enemies. He used his companion cavalry, a highly trained and disciplined force, to deliver swift and decisive strikes, exploiting gaps created by the phalanx's advance. Alexander also understood the importance of siege warfare. The siege of Tyre, lasting 7 months, demonstrated his willingness to adapt and innovate. Faced with the seemingly impregnable island city, Alexander ordered the construction of a causeway to connect the island to the mainland, allowing his siege engines to breach the city's defenses. Section 6. The Hellenistic World, a Fusion of Cultures. Alexander's conquests were about more than just territorial expansion. He sought to create a new world order, one where Greek culture and ideas flourished alongside those of the East. This period, known as the Hellenistic Age, witnessed a vibrant fusion of Greek or Hellenic and Eastern cultures. Alexander encouraged his soldiers to marry women from the conquered territories, promoting cultural exchange and integration. He himself married Roxana, a Bactrian princess, in a grand ceremony that symbolized his vision of a united world. He founded cities throughout his empire, many named Alexandria, which became centers of trade, learning, and cultural exchange. This fusion of cultures gave rise to new forms of art, architecture, philosophy, and science. The Hellenistic Age saw the flourishing of magnificent libraries, such as the one at Alexandria, which became repositories of knowledge and centers of scholarship. The fusion of Greek and Eastern artistic traditions led to the development of new styles of sculpture and architecture, reflecting a blend of both worlds. Section 7. A life cut short, relationships and loss. Though often depicted as an invincible conqueror, Alexander was also a man of deep emotions and strong personal attachments. His relationships, both with men and women, played a significant role in his life and provide glimpses into his character beyond the battlefield. His bond with Hephaestion, his closest friend and confidant, was particularly profound. Hephaestion's death in 324 BCE devastated Alexander. The king mourned deeply, showcasing a side of him rarely seen by the outside world. He ordered the construction of a magnificent pyre for his friend, a testament to their bond. This event, coming shortly before his own death, hinted at a certain fragility beneath Alexander's outward strength. Alexander's relationship with Roxana, whom he married for love, also reveals his capacity for deep affection. Their son, Alexander IV, was born after Alexander's death, adding another layer of tragedy to the king's untimely demise. Section 8. An Enduring Legacy, Alexander's Impact on History. In 323 BCE, at the age of 32, Alexander the Great died in Babylon. The cause of his death remains a mystery, with theories ranging from malaria to poisoning. His empire, lacking a clear successor, was plunged into turmoil and eventually divided amongst his generals. Yet, even in death, Alexander's impact on the world was undeniable. Alexander's conquests reshaped the political map of the ancient world, but it was his cultural impact that proved to be the most enduring. The Hellenistic Age, ushered in by his conquests, witnessed a flourishing of intellectual and artistic exchange between East and West. His legacy continues to be debated and analyzed by historians, military strategists, and cultural critics. He remains a figure of fascination and inspiration, embodying the boundless ambition and potential of the human spirit. Alexander's story reminds us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, determination, courage, and a thirst for knowledge can reshape the world.